Hey, it is Rachel Adelicia, and we are talking closets today. It is that time of year. I am thinking about cleaning out my closet. I know you might be thinking about cleaning out yours, and clearly I have a lot to work with here. And what's frustrating for me personally in this time of year is that all my clothes are not in one place. I can't see the full closet of it. Um, if you've been following me on the blog for the past few years, I actually have a system that I love to use when I clean out my closet. I have it detailed for you there. I have it posted today. But in general, it's working almost like section by section, taking it all out, thinking what sparks joy, basically, and putting it back. That really hasn't changed. In fact, for most of us, I would say it's not so much that when we are overwhelmed or don't know how to clean out our closets, it's not that we don't know what to do. It's that the process can be so daunting and there's so much to think about. Because I'm one of those that I'm going to be honest. There are things that I don't wear regularly that I can't find myself able to part with yet. Now, I personally hold very dear and very true to the fact that I think our fashion is a means with which we tell our stories. And I am personally fascinated by what we hold on to, the stories that we tell, all those good things. And if you're following along, you know that. I even have a series about that, about our fashion stories. And yeah, I think that cleaning out your closet is both great. It's great to get rid of the stuff that you don't want or need or fit anymore. But when it comes to what we should keep, I think that sometimes we just rush past a lot of our stories that we want to hold on to, or even just things that we aren't ready to part with. So for me this year, it's not that I'm changing my method. I'm definitely going to go almost like section by section, look at shoes, look at different things, but I'm beginning to think about what I keep and what I give away differently. Um, Obviously, if it is something that I don't really care for, if I'm having to talk myself into it, and the bad part about me is I can talk myself into any fashion. If it's not great on me, it's obviously something that should go. No question, whatever. However, then what do we keep? And the things that I'm thinking of and the things that I'm considering are what story does it tell? Is it something that I need to hang on to? I'm not married, I don't have kids, but if I had my wedding dress or if you have something special, I have clothes from my grandparents who have all passed on. And of course, those are things that I'm not going to give away, even if I never, ever, ever, ever wear them. There are things that spark joy in me that I have certain collections. I have a vintage collection, and some pieces of it aren't really modern wearable, but I'm not going to get rid of them because of that story and that collection that they're in. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about the stories I want to tell with my closet. I'm thinking about the wardrobe I want to build. I love clothes. I love fashion. I love shoes. I love purses. I love bags. I'm even getting into belts. I love all of it. And so I'm beginning to really consider what collective story I want to tell in my closet. What kind of pieces do I need? What kind of pieces are missing? What kind of pieces do I need to let go of? There are certain styles, no matter who we are or what we are wearing, that I don't think certain of us like. I don't really love a ton of shoulder cutouts. I'm really picky about those. So, really looking at what do I need to give out? What do I need? I'm really kind of bad at buying basics because I love standout pieces. And if that's something I can recognize, it's a time for me to be like, oh, you know what I really need? A great pair of camel pants. I really need a great pair of brown boots, whatever it might be. But I'm really thinking about long term, what are the stories and what are the basics that I need. And then I'm going to be honest, I hold on to things that spark joy. Even right here, I have a gown that's just gorgeous, Carolina Herrera suede. Obviously, it's not a item that I wear all the time, although I have worn it to the grocery store. But I keep things like that. I do have an occasion closet that I think is special and it brings me joy. And when I'm having a bad day, I put on my Louboutins and I walk around and all that good stuff. So while my methods haven't changed, I'm definitely trying to think both big picture and little picture. What do I really want to build in my closet? What stories am I willing to tell? What stories do I need to hold on to? What stories do I need to let go of? What items do I really need? What items are missing, from basics to even just like, do I need another standout piece? And the answer is always yes. things like that. So those are the questions I'm asking myself as I start to clean out my closet. And because this year I really do want to be thorough and I want to clean out everything. I'm on a mission this year. I'm going to clean out all my makeup and all my everything. Workout clothes. Horrible. I need to get rid of some of those. But I want to do all of it, you know? So I'm also trying to be very, very methodical and take my time with it. When we talk about cleaning our closets out or even our resolutions for January and at the beginning of the year, or whenever you make your resolutions or when you reassess your goals, um, I am one of those that I always want things immediately. I'm really bad about that. You know, if I set a goal and I'm going to do this, I'm the type that I have to watch it because I will be like, well, I used this new night cream once and I don't know that I see the difference. And since I know that about myself, I am desperately trying to give myself the time to work through all this, that it does not have to be done in a day or even a month or even, you know, on some arbitrary timeline, that maybe cleaning out our closets and reassessing our stories and adding to our stories and cutting things out of our stories is an ongoing process. And maybe that's okay too. I would love to know, how do you clean out your closet? What are the questions that you look at when you decide to keep something or give something away? Is this the time of year where you make like list of things that you need or anything like that? Tips, comments, I would love to hear. Slide into my DMs over on the blog or on social. And of course, you can always email me. But this is Rachel Adelicia from Investment Piece, and I hope that your closet clean out is going amazing.